Hey guys, it's Burgess here, and today I'm going to share with you my personal strategy to get on the top ranks. Now, back in the days, I'm going to just tell you a little story. Back in the days when, season 2, half I was AFK, season 3, half I was AFK, and the season 4 start. And I was feeling hopeless. I didn't have any mythical artifact. Maybe exception is the one that actually the game give us as a rewards in the mail for the people who don't remember. That was basically the only mythical artifact I was having. And I was like, oh bruh, how I'm going to compete with rest of the people? I'm in the season 4 and I was having like 4 or 5 legendary heroes. That's all. And that's all. I only have Audiac from the season 3. I put so much effort to get her and I managed somehow to get her anyway. I even buy with Dragon Stones these ice ores, but yeah. And then I spoke with one of the top players in Dragonheir Silent Gods. So he gave me some advice that I'm going to give it to you. Also, I'm going to give you my extra input over this advice. So how to hit the top ranks and basically fast in next 1 week. So maybe it depends where you are right now. If you're at the end of the season, most likely it's going to be pretty hard for you. I mean, it's going to be pretty hard for you if you are not at the beginning or maybe the first 1-2 weeks from the season. But if you're there, I'm going to share with you this advice I have. So first thing first, what you do when you start the season, or what you do when you're currently in your first week. First thing first, always Goblin Lair and template domains. Basically, the domains. You go for Goblin Lair, you go for Frost domain, Templates domain, Flame domain. Why? It's just to get heroes leveled up, and having the base status increased by each level of your heroes. You don't need that much gear, because if you're level 60 and you fight against creature level 60, it's going to request 1 gear. If you're level 80 and you fight against creature level 60, it's going to just request a less gear. And at the beginning, I don't farm gear. I just don't farm gear at the beginning. So like this, I can save my stamina just to leveling up the heroes. At some point, you're going to go and farm the gear. But at the beginning, I think this is the solution. Goblin Lairs, and you can go for Frost, Templates, and Flame Domain. Now, you can get some gear. I go for some gear, at least to have, for example, epic gear. And if I get some good epic gear, I'm going to put it on my top DPSs. In general, you're going to need maybe like 5 to 7 gears, depending. There is alignment DPS gear, there is just for the healers and blah blah blah. I'm not going to go that much in deep over the gear, but if you want me to make a video, just write it in the comments below. So getting the higher level on your team, or maybe on specific one hero, can actually allow you to go higher in the arena. Now, you may not have the gear, and most likely rest of the people also are not going to have the gear, but you're going to have the level. So and yeah, sometimes when I go, I always buy this 60 stamina, since at the beginning it's race of the stamina. It's race of the stamina. You're going to have some legendary heroes, you're going to have some epic gear heroes, but you need this stamina to get level and gear. So you have to be very clever how you spend your stamina and focus over one single team. So currently today I didn't even do my arenas, but I'm going to travel fast. I think I end up at the top 100 or maybe 150, and I still didn't do my summons. This is very important to be said, because I have right now 52 Heliolith dice. I'm going to try to get 80 and maybe make a separate videos, but these 80 summons with this extra one legendary heroes hero is going to decide in which direction I'm going to start progress with my account. If I get some good legendary hero, I'm going to build a team around this legendary hero. And 80 summons can bring you 2 or 3, if you look, even 4 legendary heroes, since it's having like 3% chance to summon legendary hero. So I still didn't do my Healit dice. Everything what I have is by work from Starlight Stone dice, and I buy this 99 cents bundle where I actually get Garius. Garius is a hero that is good for everywhere. It's a tank healer. It outperformed the healers, it outperformed the tanks. So for your progress, this is the bad boy. And as you can see from my gear, I actually don't even have like 5 gears. I just have something that is going to do the work I need. I get like 5 hits. I see which one is giving the biggest defense. I put it on Garius. I get chests. I see which one is giving the big defense. I put it on Garius. Again, 40% Gover's defense. You get the idea. You don't need that much gear. Look how much gear I actually have. And I'm going to show you my positioning. Maybe my rank gets dropped, to be honest, since it was from yesterday. But right now, I'm rank 172. And this is purely me playing casually, because I actually play some other games also. But if you use the tips I'm going to give you in this video, most likely you're going to be even better for me if you put more effort from what I actually put. And yeah, as you can see, if I challenge this bad boy, he's level 99, so he have advantage because he have the negative ruin opened on his heroes, and this is giving some extra, you know. Every level 70 to 90 is going to give you positive rune. From 90 to 100 is going to give you negative rune. And all these things actually can reflect over your hero performance. So yeah, go for Goblin Lair and for the domains at the beginning. Just level up your heroes, and most likely you're going to have easy time fighting against these bad boys. As you can see, the most of them are like higher level. This one is 89. Oh. This one is level 90. Have like 3 legendary heroes. So you have to pick up your fighters or your hero you're going for carefully. I'm going to maybe, I think I have a video where I share with you how to build very good very good team. You can go and check it out on my channel. The other place where there is a huge competition is, of course, the Temporal Vortex. Now, Grand Arena is not that important like the Temporal Vortex are. And here, currently, my ranking is 75. Again, I didn't even spend my Healit dice. And I'm on place 75. Where is 75? Burgas Reborn. I make it Burgas Reborn because I lose my Burgas, since the game think I'm from USA. And actually write email maybe for some tips for the people who is in my position where they're not from US, but for some reason they get their account blocked. What I did, I write to support, and it's little slow, the things there, I'm not gonna lie. And they give me back asking me for some document to identify that I'm not from US. So I just get my driver license, and hopefully this is going to solve everything, because I want back my season 4 account. Oh my god. So I really hope this somehow solved the issue. And for the people who is in the same situation, just write to the support. I think they're going to make things the right way. I mean, it's completely pointless to uh yeah, it's not pointless to start over. I have great enjoyment going over, but I want to have my big account. I just put a lot of time there, don't get me wrong, and I think people feel the same. So here I'm like level 75. I don't use strange composition. I mainly use my main hero, and this is especially when you're in the season 1 and you don't have big roster, because I have Garius, I have Sigrid, I have this bad boy Lethander, which is very, very, very good hero, especially with his spell that is giving recharge speed penalty, which is crazy. I absolutely love that, and is doing pretty decent damage. But anyway, this is the roster I have, so it's not much moving from here and there. I don't actually use this guy so much. I mean, I have a mystical artifact for him. He's a legendary hero, but it's complete trash. I'm not gonna lie, it's complete trash. I use Vicious, so with Garius and Vikuk, I actually have pretty decent healing. This increased my survivability. This bad boy is putting recharge penalty and also accuracy penalty, and just by applying the recharge penalty, this is going to slow the temporal vortex in general. So it's just more slow is going to get these stacks that most likely is going to kill you. I also have a Sigrid. I use her there. The main reason is this attack penalty. By the way, my Sigrid is 555 from skill point of view. Oh my god, I forgot to fully level up my Sigrid. But yeah, it's like 555. I use this hero on fire. The main reason is I have Sigrid and I have Vikuk. And in season 1, fire and poison, like most of the people remember, fire and poison is same elemental affinity. Of course, I'm going to share with you my elemental affinity, where I spent my points. I go for fire poison, also ice necrosis. And here I just level up these things. As you can see, necrosis affinity, accuracy of the deployed heroes, necrosis accuracy off, accuracy off, and basically here is more like for the Sigrid to apply the poison effect, not poison but the attack penalty, and here is again damage booster. So this is the way I go. I still didn't go here like resistance and blah blah blah. Resistance is more like Grave of Wrath stuff, but for all the content you're going to need accuracy. Resistance is for specific cases. So I don't suggest people going for resistance. I think accuracy is one idea better. So after you finish going and you level up your heroes, and your heroes right now is high level, this is going to cost time, don't get me wrong. This is going to cost time, but it is what it is. I mean, that's why that is the interesting part of Dragonheir Silent Gods. You start playing, and you compete with the rest of the people, and the lazy one are getting behind. Even if you're well, if you don't train your heroes or you don't get the gear, I mean, you're lazy playing the game, you're not going to get the same results if you play. Since if all the heroes was level 100, for example, then people can just walk for 5 minutes every day, and Wales is going to be on the top of the food chain. But like this, with the reset of the heroes, I really like this thing, because it's putting activity over the money at some point. But anyway, for Temporal Vortex, you can write me in the Discord. I have a Discord, so just send me what kind of heroes you actually have, and I made some build your plan, or just screenshot these heroes and send it to me. Maybe I'm going to think about something. But anyway, this is how I get one of the best ranks. Currently on the Temporal Vortex level 75, and on the arena, since I still didn't do my arenas, I'm like 172. The moment I get this Hilulid dice is going to be the moment that everything is going to change. I save them just because to be 100% sure I'm going to hit 80 summons. Now back in the days when I started playing Dragonheir Silent Gods, um, I make like 40 or 50 summons. I was not able to get the 80 summons in time because these have like 13 days left. And I get Vixana, and that's all. That's all I get. Here, at least I'm going to get one legendary hero for sure, and most likely a couple others in process. It's going to be separate videos, and from there I'm going to know for sure where my account is going to go. Is it going to go for poison? Is it going to go frost necrotic, or maybe a radiance with lightning? It strongly depends from these dices. Is very strongly depend from these dices. So from there you can start farming the gear when you have good amount of leveled heroes for different content. Most likely some heroes you're going to use for progression on the map, and some heroes you most likely going to use for the arena, for the temporal vortex, blah blah blah, world bosses. But at some point you're going to start needing a gear, and this is the place where most likely you have to put a lot of effort, because good gear, especially for example chest with percentage attack, is like unicorn. I mean, I remember I was farming so much this legendary gear to get 60% attack. It was crazy. But just following these steps at the beginning, Goblin Lair, Frost Domain, to hit like level 90 heroes, even level 100 to be honest. I mean, level 90 plus, and focusing over the gear, I think you're going to get one of the top places. Now, for the top places, it strongly depends on your heroes. When I was in the season 4, I was using just one single DPS. A single DPS. And you know, I was far behind from everybody. I was AFK in the season 2, season 3, and I use Orphana. I actually get this hero, you know, this one lady with flying machines on her back. It's a lightning one, thunderbolt, and bruh, she was breaking the legs of temporal vortex. So yeah, it's depending also over your heroes, but if you have some good understanding over your heroes, and you follow the way of proceeding and leveling up in Dragonheir Silent Gods, I think you're going to actually hit top places on Temporal Vortex, on the arena, on any place where there is some kind of competition.